All right, so I'm just the idiotic, stupid dog, and this is the third offering in the Smelly Melly series, or Melly sometimes talks clearly and audibly, so to speak, but most times he's mumble mouth. This is into the introduction of the third offering about Smelly Melly. One thing I was going to say is Smelly, sometimes he talks, so you can understand him. Very, very rarely. Most times he's obfuscating or hiding behind mumble mouth talking, like he doesn't know how to speak louder than an ant, maybe. If an ant could speak, this is how loud an ant would speak, which then you would have to have cotton in your ears to muffle it, because Melly is a muffled speaker. But whatever, it's all right. It doesn't matter. Melly kind of confesses in this portion of his, whatever you would call it there, the interrogation room files, the interrogation room clips. But Melly, you would call him semi-confessional Melly, if you follow this portion of the clips of the Melly videos, the interrogation video. Melly gives a blow-by-blow description of his interpretations of events, but he does it in Melly speak. It's, again, very mumble-mouthed, very unintelligible. There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of little southern twang and emphasis. But you got to know you got to hear the syllables before the emphasis, or you don't even know what's going on. So, but what you got going for yourself though in this particular video of Smelly Melly getting interrogated, Officer D, he interprets and also restates intelligibly, whereas usually Melly's talking, whatever you say, mumbled, soft, unintelligible speak. Officer D, he restates it audibly so everybody knows. And then Cranky, he chimes in with, so what did you do with the gun? What did you do with the gun? And then poor old Smelly Melly just collapses, like he just starts playing with his toes. I'm like, don't pick your toes, son. We covered that in our old movies. In The French Connection, they said you shouldn't pick your toes, whatever. By the way, did you know that Smelly Melly's real name is Jalmar? It's something along those lines. You could look it up, but it's not Smelly Melly. But Melly's story, bottom line, I would say, as an idiotic, stupid dog, is that he took so-and-so's gun and shot him with his own gun. So Melly's saying he took a gun off some hoodlum, wound up shooting a guy with his own gun, then he got rid of the gun. Melly says this, but then he doesn't want this to be part of the record. It's pretty amazing that Melly's he's like, who is he? The Black Panther, he's going to take a guy's gun off him, shoot him with it, then get rid of the gun. The cops are frustrated. The cops can't, But, so anyways, I hired a lawyer. I'm just a stupid dog. As I was watching this film clip, I said, what could have Smelly Melly done if he could get in a time capsule? And the lawyer said, succinctly, Melly needs to stop playing with his toes. Or, put it this way, he needs to play with his toes less. That's lawyer speak. Don't say you ain't going to say anything and then start talking about the gun. And the lawyer looked at me. I'm just a stupid dog, and I paid like $145 for this. And the last thing the lawyer says, he says, listen, Melly knows street rules. And Melly knows the black street rules. And I'm like an idiot, stupid dog. I said, what? Why do you have to bring race into it? And the lawyer almost slapped me. He's like, what are you, stupid dog? You need to have a roll-up newspaper smacked across your nose. Why did I bring race into it? Listen, I'm going to say it one more time. The lawyer says, Melly knows the street rules. And he knows the black street rules. So that's just knowing that going in, you should be able to get some kind of an acquittal. And I'm like an idiotic, stupid dog. I'm like, well, whatever. I think this already happened. I'm not sure, but I think this may have already transpossessed. So, we're talking about, we're already in behind history. We are already in trying to rewrite history in the past. We're actually in the past. So if it already happened, we are that far behind. We are existing in the past. And the lawyer didn't know what to say. He says, I'm going to charge you more than $145 if you keep japping around. And I said, all right, I'm out of here. And he, by the way, said, gosh, dog, if you ever need any representation, I've never seen a talking dog before. I just held up my one paw. Like, get the fuck away from me. First off, he bugs me. Secondly, I'm too old to start that shit. Whatever. It's all right.